Maybe before I come back to you, let me quickly mention the fact that we have also seen the response by the National Identity Management Commission assuring Nigeria that their data are secured and all of that. And for me, I think that was very disappointing. It doesn't demonstrate a level of responsibility required from an institution like that when an issue like this has come to the public, because that statement did not in any way address the issue that has been brought to the fore. But I hope that they will take it more seriously, because we have not even shared all the information we have. And by the time we do, we realize that we need to do more to protect data in Nigeria.
Well, I was going to ask you about that NIMC's reply, because they have already said, they didn't give any institution and authority to use data from anyone. But does it stop at that? Should it stop at that? And if it shouldn't, what should they be doing? What is the necessary step, the immediate step that NIMC should be taking at this time? All
right. So the first thing I'm going to say is that statement, or the claim that they did not give data to any entity, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but it's not true. It's a lie. And I'm happy to provide further evidence when necessary. However, what I had expected from NIMC when this kind of issue came up was that they should have taken their time to investigate, do some soul searching internally to understand why this is coming from. Because even for us that are external stakeholders, we've done a lot of research. We have established a link between these people selling this data and National Identity Management Commission. So seeing that statement, it was very disappointing, because we do understand, because this exercise is not about NIMC. The work we are doing is not just about NIMC. It's about the data governance ecosystem generally in Nigeria. So it's not about making an organization or an institution look bad. It's about protecting the data and the privacy rights of Nigeria. So NIMC coming out to save face, or just because they want to look good, it is not helping the conversation. It's also showing that they are not taking responsibility and they are not doing what they are supposed to do. You had asked the question, what should they be doing? For example, they should have properly investigated the issue and see if there is potentially a link between them and this entity, because we have been able to, without doubt, identify that there is actually a link between NIMC and this entity. But we'll get to that later. Now, if they had done that, maybe that statement they put out, they will have probably rethink it before they do that. What I would have expected them to do is to promise Nigeria that they are going to, investigate the issue and bring culprits to book, whether it is an internal culprit or an external culprit. Because what we have found out, there is no way those people have those data without an internal collaborator, either officially or unofficially. There is an internal collaborator. Because as a matter of fact, what we have found out is even not an official collaboration. What we have found out is not an unofficial collaboration. What we have found out is actually an official collaboration between NIMC and this entity. So it's surprising that it came out to deny it. And we are happy to prove that there is actually a link between NIMC and these entities.